Hello everyone. I'm just getting set up, figuring out what else I want to like throw in the macerators and stuff like that. Excuse me. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, I'm gonna wait a few minutes before we get, just see if a few more people pop up, and then we're gonna properly get started. Let me see, tab out, get my notes up. I wish I had borderless windowed on this, but I don't think borderless windowed exists really on 1.7, so oh well. What do I need? I've been working on making more stuff. Oh, I'd like to get there some more of this. Let's see. Resistors, tubes. Oh, I don't have basic boards. I need more basic boards. Anyway, while stuff is going in, or getting ready, and I'm setting stuff up, I can say hello to everybody properly. Hi, Ogretail, I see you're in here. I see there was somebody, at least one other person waiting, but you know, I'm showing off one of the things I forgot I did. I know there's at least a couple of people, another person hanging around in here, so welcome to everybody. Hope you all are having a good evening. Or afternoon, depending on, or morning, depending on your time zone. I don't even remember everybody's time zones. You know, I don't think I need these steel rods hanging out in here any longer. I'll just put them in here. Like, I'm not doing any circuitry stuff with the rods directly. The resistors and all that are being put in assemblers. Frankly, this is just where I'm holding my components. Yeah, I'm just trying to set up for a little bit more circuit creation while we're hanging out. Because I've done a little bit of stuff over the last couple of days. Mostly just preps to continue going through medium voltage and raising up my my capacity of just materials. But I did build a couple of things while we were away. Just because I was hanging around doing stuff, and it's like, you know what? I should do this while I'm just kind of off camera. So, let's see. I do have some boards. Are they almost done the second pair? No, not yet. That's fine. I'll throw one set in here. Let those just work while I continue. So the first thing I did was I decided, you know what? I have a lot of steel, so I upgraded my centrifuge to the high pressure version. So now it works twice as fast. But in order to do so, I had to replace all the bronze blocks that it was made out of. So I was like, what do I do with all these bronze plated bricks? Because I still actually have a bunch left over. But what I decided on was, hey, I could make a different machine, a different big steam multi-block. So say hello to the steam purifier. It's washing. It washes ores. I don't know how truly useful it's going to end up being. Like the washers. Okay, let me find an example here. Oh well, this actually will work out. So when you look in this tree here, these processing trees, what we tend to do is go maceration. The second maceration is optional. You can use the forge hammer for it, which we tend to do. So you get crushed, impure pile, and then clean pile by throwing a centrifuge. So macerate, forge hammer, centrifuge. Excuse me. The other option is you can wash the ores. Now, we can do this normally by throwing a stack of crushed ore into a cauldron. The same goes for washing a pile of impure dust if you don't want to set it through the centrifuge. But you can't really automate this. So what you can do instead is send it through an ore washing plant. And there's two types. There's an ore washing plant and then there's a simple washer. And the difference is the washing plant will give you the chance for extra materials like this, and the simple washer won't. But the simple washer uses a lot less water. We're at a stage in the game where water is still finite. We are kind of limited in water use. I know it doesn't really seem like it because we've got water tanks sitting out on top of the roof, and they've been powering all of our steam stuff and been at maximum capacity basically the whole time. But the thing is, the water doesn't get used in here that quickly. Not so with the steam washing plant, because it'll wash up to 8 things at a time, and if you're trying to get your little extras out of it, it'll use 8,000 water every operation, because it's 1,000 water per wash. So, while I might have 200,000 water in here, that's roughly only 200 operations I can do if I really need to wash something in bulk. We're not really going to get good washing kind of capacities until high voltage, when we unlock the ability to get infinite water sources. So I think I'm probably just going to use the simple washing mode, because the simple washing mode only uses 100 water per wash cycle. So we'll see. I'm gonna use this a little bit, but it might be the sort of thing that we use later on. What it did say is every single washing recipe in the entire game, no matter how far you get, is only low voltage. So, or it only counts as a low voltage item, or a low voltage operation, meaning this wash plant can be used at all times throughout the entire game, basically. Now, there are going to be more efficient washing plants, but I can kind of use this until I decide I don't need to use it any longer. So, in the meantime, it's here. I mean, I used a lot of bronze to make the extra components, but all these bronze-plated bricks were basically free because I'd stripped them out of the steam centrifuge. So, a little extra that I did. The second big thing that I did, or I guess the third, because 1 and then 2, but the third big thing I did was I made the electric blast furnace double size. So these can be, you can you can wall share like we did with the brick blast furnace over there, to have essentially multiples in the same space. You can share the components from one across another. With the brick blast furnace, all we were doing was just building it out of a single block, but here you have to actually like account for inputs and outputs and power sources as well. So underneath I have each EBF plugged in with their own set of energy hatches, but then this is going to be a little inconvenient to get to. I probably need to figure out some way to do this, but this is the input hatch for fluids and gases. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get that figured out, but because it's kind of locked in there, isn't it? Anyway, the one key here is this output bus is set up so that if and when I expand this to be a full quad EBF, all outputs will come straight through here. So all 4 of them will output through the same pipe and into the same chest. Additionally, setting it up like this means that both of them will operate at the same time. Like, they are both sharing the same input. So I can process things twice as fast, basically. Twice the power, but twice as fast. It does mean I have to, check them for maintenance issues or anything like that, but it'll be alright. Yeah, like I said, the one question is the fluids, and I don't have a good solution to it just yet. The answer might be to lower these combustion generators a little bit, because I'm now using lossless cable on these, so I can give myself like a little bit more area to run piping. But we'll see. One step at a time. The more important thing was I've doubled the speed at which my blast furnace recipes work, because I've parallelized. This wrought iron dust. Oh, you know what? Here's a let's see. Here's a good example. So I didn't mention. I might have mentioned it before, but we don't necessarily need the brick blast furnace any longer. Now, I am still using it, and I did still use it a little like I had been previously, because I needed more steel. But essentially, I'll throw this in there now. Go back to the top. Throw in this wrought iron dust. So, wrought iron dust plus oxygen will do blast furnace. It'll do steel in 5 seconds. Very, very fast. Small chance of ashes, but doesn't matter. The ashes can... ashes are whatever. What am I doing with this stuff? This is all barite dust. Doesn't matter. I can process it any way I want. So, steel is a lot faster to make now, as long as I have oxygen for it. I guess you can do it with without oxygen. Oh, well, we can't do it yet. So right now we have to use oxygen, but later on you can do it with coal dust, coal powder, really quick, but it's got to have a much higher heat capacity, which we are not at yet. But yeah, it allows us, that's a lot faster steel. If we need lots of steel real fast and we got the oxygen on hand, all we have to do is make wrought iron ingots, which you take iron, throw it in the arc furnace here. It cooks up real quick, though at a lot of power usage. And then grind it down, throw it in the thing. So let's see. We're going to MV tier. We're going to actually get rid of some of these now. Because we did these. Let me explain that one. MV steam generator, I did that. So we're gonna just mark these off now, because we're gonna add more stuff. So just to point it out, that last one, recycle tantalum bolts, that's referring to, where was it? It was here. So I progressed a little bit further into here. I did this quest for getting the pieces to tantalum and tantalite. We talked about this last time. The reward here was either 2 loot bags or 128 tantalum bolts. Now that's kind of a weird item, because like, what do you do with tantalum bolts? They make screws. That's it, and that's not going to be useful in the slightest. So, what was the answer? Why did I choose that? Well, I cannot make tantalum right now. This is the result of my bolts that I got. I've already used 2 of these ingots for good reasons. But basically, I can't make tantalum. The reason being, or maybe I can soon, but oh no, I can't. I can't make tantalum yet at all, period. Because I need to make my EBF go up a tier of a heat tier, and go into high voltage processing. So, well, what do I do then? So if I can't do that, because I can't cook up tantalum dust yet, what ended up happening was, if you take the bolts and run them through a fluids extractor, a medium voltage fluid extractor, you will get molten tantalum, which then you can put back into a solidifier, and basically I solidified myself some ingots. Then with the ingots, I was able to finally use the diode recipe that gives me tons of diodes for just a little bit of stuff. So that's how I have 50 diodes hanging out in here. I needed these tantalum ingots were way more useful to me than any of the loop bags could possibly be, just because it's making my diode possibilities way more possible, way more efficient, which means I can make more medium voltage circuits without having to go and waste a lot of my gallium arsenide. Which, anyway, it took a little bit to do. I had to make a fluid solidifier, fluid extractor for them, but that's fine. I wanted to have a fluid extractor on my assembly machine anyway, and I just kind of have this set up so I just point the fluid extractor in whichever direction I need it, either into the assembly machine or into the solidifier. Let's take a look in here. More circuits, more barite dust. That's what I was looking at. I'm gonna throw this in the centrifuge. That's the word. And now we're gonna go and just throw this in here and make some more, because we're still trying to make good circuits. We'll make a few of these at least right now. Diode thing, copper wire. Anyway, so let's talk about goals for today. I know I wrote, we're gonna try and make diesel fuel. Well, we're gonna try, but we need a few different things. I believe we need 2x MV chem reactor, 2x MV distillery, 1 MV mixer, which I have made, but I need to make another because I don't want to pull it off my my machine cluster. We need. Am I going to be able to set up the electrolyzing loop? I might be able to. I'll put it as optional. Anyway, now that I've just explained the tantalum bolts, I can remove this. I'll put it as optional. 2x MV electrolyzer? I need 2x fluid canners? It's either I think it's fluid canner. What is it? Yeah, it's fluid canner. I think these can be low voltage. I'm pretty sure they can be low voltage. And well, I have a super tank. I have one advanced chem reactor. Oh, and I have a machine hull. Good. I can actually just use that for one of these things. I need a super tank. Like I said. Let me see. I took some pictures of this. Oh god, where did I put them? Prism launcher. Show me the folder. I'm not going to be able to show this very well. I don't think I'm going to be able. Well, let me see. Can I show a window capture? Properties. Window capture. Photos. Oh, that showed up immediately. I didn't enable it, but I think that showed up. Did that show up? No. Oh, it was just previewing it. Game capture. Okay. Let's... Why is it bigger than my screen? I do not have a screen bigger than 1900 by 1080. Alright, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can kind of see what I've got going on here. So, is my mouse cursor visible on this? Yes, it is. All right. So, what we're basically looking at here is my diesel fuel array in my previous world. I'm going to quickly pause this game. So, my diesel fuel array. What are you bringing me? You're bringing me some fresh fruit? Mm-hmm. Thank you for the fresh fruit. Thank you for the fresh mangoes. I can have fresh mangoes while I explain how to make fossil fuels. I've been given fresh mangoes. Anyway, sorry. Free fruit, indeed. Indeed. Anyway, okay. So it's hard to say, but essentially what's happening here is this pipe is carrying heavy fuel, which we need to set up a heavy fuel processing too. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. We need to set up heavy fuel processing, but this has heavy fuel in it. This set over here is light fuel, but these are basically mirrored setups to an extent. So what happens is the heavy fuel goes into the chem reactor. Actually, I'm going to tab back to OBS. I'm going to switch back to the game. And I'll point it out, because I can point it out here. We are already doing this. So, the oil goes into here, to make light fuel, and we have light fuel. So, we need the same kind of thing paralleled for heavy oil. Sorry, not heavy fuel, but we're creating heavy fuel as the result. Alright, back to the image to show it off. So then, it distills through, here's my heavy fuel, there you go. Now the heavy fuel is going into, I think this is going into a fluid canner here, just so that it gets into cells, because I need the cells for the recipe. On the light fuel side, light fuel comes out of here, this chem reactor or distillery, whichever one, I think it's the distillery, and then it goes to the chem reactor. Anyway, comes through this pipe into this mixer. So you get 5 parts light fuel to 1 part heavy fuel in a medium voltage mixer. Mixes up and turns into diesel fuel, which comes out this way. So, this is the basic loop. You take 2 inputs, mix them together, and you get the 1 output. It's just complicated if you want to automate it, because each of these processes requires hydrogen being put into there. That's fine. That's not that hard, but the issue is that we don't have tons of hydrogen yet. I haven't been sitting there and really doing water electrolyzing or anything to get lots of it. So I'm running on limited-ish hydrogen right now. But there's a way you can set it up so that you basically cause an electrolysis loop with the hydrogen sulfide. You basically take this, run it right back into an electrolyzer, and you get sulfur dust and hydrogen cells again. You then take these 2 hydrogen cells and dump them right back into the chem reactor to use to continue processing the sulfuric fuel. You don't get the sulfuric acid out of it anymore. But if you don't care, you just do this, and you've basically set this up so that it works out real nice. Now, it's still a bit complicated, more complicated than that, but so we need to do I need to set up the heavy fuel processing. Well, actually, that's what this is also talking about. So part of this is heavy fuel. But what I do need to do is I need to actually get my heavy fuel. So I need an iron tank. Iron tank for heavy fuel. also just need to... I need to have a centrifuge hooked up to it. I can probably just steal my low voltage centrifuge off of here. It'll take a while to process, but it should work in the end. So, I got a bunch of this a while ago, but this oil sand ore makes heavy fuel. Or heavy oil. So what we're going to want to do, probably... We got to make a couple more MV combustions. More than I really want to have to make, but we're going to have to do it. Probably, I think this is why I set this block here, but basically make another iron tank stretching to the ceiling to do exactly the same kind of thing here. I got a few of these walls. Definitely not enough to do anything fancy yet, but I got some. Alright, you guys get out of there. Let me run these through. And I'll need a couple technical blocks. Just for the visuals' sake. Nice rain going on out there. So, we're just gonna start somewhere, I think. I think we'll start with the heavy fuel processing, because while I set the rest of this up, it will, I'll need to collect this somewhere. Honestly, the best way to handle this is probably to grab one of my super tanks and go upstairs. Did I think ahead? I did think ahead. So I made this a little bit bigger. Let's see. Like that? Yeah. So I made this a little bit bigger. And, great. So we are gonna just... I'm gonna need a combustion generator feeding right into there, probably directly into here. Need a valve. Or, you know what? I'll do... Oop, hello. Update. Thank you. Let's go get that centrifuge. Let's go find a combustion generator I can steal. I might have to craft a new one. Steam turbines, no. I can't take that. Those are my medium voltage ones. Yeah, I don't have any spares. Are they all downstairs? They are, aren't they? Well, this was being used for ethylene production. I think I'll just tear this stuff up right now. Because if I do that, then I can take this one out. And honestly, I'm going to need to do this anyway. I'm going to have to likely rearrange at least some portion of this. So we'll see what this looks like when we're all done. Anyway, okay, so that gets me what I need for now. Although I am going to need some light fuel. Or how much energy does it take? Yeah, I can't just throw this in here. I can't just throw that in there and like I can't throw a battery in there and get much out of it. I could use CBD. Cetane boosted diesel is 1 million EU. Out of 9,000, that's going to be like... What's 1 million divided by 9,000? It's a lot of operations on one cell. There's also like, what else am I going to be using this stuff for? By the way, we do have some diesel cells given to us as reward at one point. And those give, I think it's like 400,000? 480,000. Our light fuel currently is... What is it? It's like... Mixer. How do I make Diesel in mixer. Light fuel use. 305. So diesel is more efficient. It's a lot to set up, but it is worth it. I can throw a battery in the ocean. I mean, you can. Why not? Who's gonna stop you? Centrifuge. Got this. I need at least a couple pieces of piping. I'll just bring these. And let's go up on the roof. We're not gonna explode. The rain's not gonna do anything to us. It's fine. I trust everything right now. I got that, and the centrifuge. Okay, you're gonna go to there, you're gonna output to there, fluid output only. You... I'm gonna give it a backup battery just because, and you are gonna get a cetane boosted diesel. Alright. We're gonna collect it in the super tank for now. Whoa. Thank you, game. I mean, I could just collect this in the super tank and skip the big tank, but one, I like the way it looks, and two, shut up. I like the way it looks, and that counts for something. Oh God, go away. Get out of here. I'm annoyed how many dudes keep showing up in my freaking base. This happens too much. Flat lamp. Oh, that's right. I probably broke it off the ceiling somewhere. Or down here. Was it down here? No. I don't know. Why did I fall down here? Alright. So the heavy oil, or the oil sands ore, we gotta take this upstairs and we're gonna run this into the centrifuge. Probably with a hopper. Still glad that I looted all those roguelike dungeons for all their hoppers. Do that. Throw that in there. And we're just going to let this start working. I thought my base was completely illuminated. It is. That's the thing. What's happening is they're not spawning in here. It's that it's raining and it's nighttime and Enderman can warp. So, like, they're warping. Alright, well, while that's going, we need to make more iron tank wall. Let's see. I'm gonna need... Well, let me do this. 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Time to think. Time to do the tiniest possible portion of math that I can. Gauge tanks, or gauge walls. Hell with it. Iron tank wall just needs to go into the assembler. I mean, I'm gonna need more than I think. Every time I do this, I need more than I think. But I know I need 2 iron tank gauge specifically. Or no, valves. 2 large bronze pipes and 2 iron bars. That's pretty easy. So I need... That only made 1, right? Yeah. Okay, so I need 2 large bronze pipes and 2 bars per thing. So I used up a lot of my bronze in working on that washer, so I don't have as much as I used to. That's alright. I have probably enough. What is it, 6 per? Yeah. So that got me 4. Alright, so then I think it said it's on circuit 22. Yes. Use my medium voltage assembler to make it happen faster. This mango is pretty good. Alright, then we need the iron tank gauge as well. 2 plates and 2 glass panes to make 2. Man, that's a very generous recipe. I need... I'm gonna say 12. Like, I don't really need this wall here anymore. Honestly, I could take the gauge, or I could take these walls and just kind of... So this is going to look weird, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be safe. Oh, well, hang on. I need to actually run these through. I need to make the walls in the assembler. It's on circuit 20. It just needs 2 plates. Just let those go for a bit. It's going to look funny, but I swear it's safe. Once I've got one more piece of wall. There's my gate. There's my valves. Alright. This should not affect anything, because the data is stored in the bottom of the gauge. You're probably looking at this like, oh god, oh fuck. We're fine. So the very bottom center valve is what stores the amount, the actual data of like what is in what is in this, and what how much. So if you don't destroy the center gauge, you can change the size of this thing, and it will remember what it is once you reform it. But basically, I figure I'm not gonna need much window in this. I like the windows, but I'm not going to need that much. So this should do it, honestly. All I got to do is see the see the amounts at a glance. So from here, yeah, I don't need any of these glass panes actually. I need 8. Oh, that's not. Stone brick real quick. Do this. Put that gauge in there. Or valve, I keep saying gauge. I need 8 on the bottom. 7 on each layer. So I got 6 layers going up and 8 on the bottom. I think I need 50 walls. I just heard somebody peeling out. This is gonna go for a little while. If I wanted to parallelize, I could actually do some of these in the other assembler too. Come to think of it, maybe I will. Doesn't hurt. While those are going, can I? No, I can't do anything else. If I'm using up both of my assemblers, I can't do more circuit stuff. So that's fine. I've got 12 right now. I don't know where this lamp came from. Must have broken it off somewhere. I just don't remember. Oh, you know what? I probably broke it off of here. Broke it off the back of that. It'll be fine. It's lit well enough. So we're gonna go up to the top here one more time. Let's see, what's my level looking like in there? That's fine. And how much do I have left in here? I have processed... Well, it's 2,000 for every single one I've done, so I've processed 28 of them so far. Alright, that's good. I'm going to put that there. It's not going to auto-output into it just yet, because I haven't turned auto-output on in the super tank. But once I've got the tank wall done, I can just remove the super tank, or I can empty it out, attach a second pipe to the centrifuge, and just leave it be for the time being. let me... I'm trying to get an idea of if this will be enough to... I don't think it'll be enough to process everything in one. I'll put a second one in there. I just want to use as little of this cetane boosted diesel as I can until later on, just because it's very power dense. So I want to hold on to it. Anything else I need on the clipboard right now? Heavy fuel iron tank. Got the mixer. Or I need a new mixer. I just kind of got to work on more things here. I think it's only one fluid canner I need, actually. Because that's for the heavy fuel side. So let's... Now the reason I'm using medium voltage, or I want to use medium voltage for all this, is for one, the mixer has to be medium voltage. Then that means I could just, if I've already got to get medium voltage going up in here, I just convert everything to medium voltage essentially. And I just need, I'll need combustion generators for it. So we're gonna let this continue to go for the moment. Alright. I need to put these away. And I need another chem reactor. And I need 2 distilleries. Bronze rotor, electric motor. Oh, right, hang on. I can throw at least a couple of them in there. It's twice as slow, but ow. How many am I at? 22. Only halfway to what I need. It's coming together. Because it takes, yeah, 30 seconds base, 15 on medium voltage. It just takes some time. Chem reactor, yeah. Let's get that turbine shape. And let's put it away. MV motor. Oh, I need aluminum rods. So I did work on getting myself more aluminum in the background. Still not exactly where I want to be with all that, but I'm working on it. Sources of aluminum are still a little iffy at times, but we're, like I said, I'm doing what I can on them. This barite, the plan is to electrolyze it for oxygen. Barium is not exactly useful that I can think of. But like I said, we're just kind of doing stuff to get other components at this point. Actually, one of the best sources of aluminum right now has been electrolyzing rubies. So I might go digging up some more. It's like rubies. Let me see. The stuff in this soapstone vein is decent. Like I said, the rubies are good. There's a little bit of it to be found here in like the Fuller's Earth. Limonite is good for hydrogen. I don't think apatite and apatite tricalcium phosphate or pyrochlor do well. Some of the mica stuff is good, like the kyanite is good. Beyond that, though, Lapis is well, no, lapis isn't great. Lapis produces aluminum dusts pure. Like you can see, I've got 10 stacks of aluminum dust, and yes, I can run it through the EBF, but it's at a massive power cost to do so. I remember somebody was saying the other day, like, you know, well, if you really need it, you can't be too picky about it. And I agree, but my power situation feels like it's kind of just barely working. So I'm like, I hesitate to, I hesitate to use, like, commit to using that much, almost. I forget, do I need... No, I do not need any cells in there. Also, I've got this set up so that I have a super tank here with oxygen gas that is just automatically being emptied into when it gets full. I've also got a couple super tanks here sitting as well with a bunch of chlorine, which I finally did chlorine, and a little bit of hydrogen gas. But I got a lot of chlorine from processing way too much sodalite dust. Like, just an insane amount the other day. This yellow garnet stuff. I can just run these through the centrifuge. I was about to say, I think, yeah, I was going to process all of it at once. Oh yeah, grossular dust was pretty good at it too. Taking 45... That's a lot of steam per second. I guess that's to be expected, though. Anyway, walls. Let's see. Let's finish, or let's keep going on these. Just need a couple more. Am I out? Oh, I need more. I think it's just 3 more. Let's do that. That'll be fine. Am I still making boards? I could make more boards. Let me run more foils through. That's on circuit 6. Ow. I keep walking over the hot pipes. Okay, I needed this in there to make the motor that I need for my second chem reactor. Copper cable, glass, and circuits. I really should just keep the glass with, like, some of my other materials. Did I need anything else? I have the whole... Oh, I need the 2 circuits, that's right. And the cables. That would help. I'm gonna need to make more cables soon. More copper cables. I should probably just set that up and get that ready to go. So, okay, 2 chem reactors. Let's put the clipboard back on the wall and we'll start checking stuff off. 2 chem reactors. I've basically got the heavy fuel iron tank ready. I need the distilleries. Advanced distillery. Electric pumps. Steel fluid pipes. 2 more each. Copper cable. Okay. Oh, I have copper wire. I should just take a bunch of this and... circuit... No. Which direction? Yeah, you're facing the right direction. Do that. We're going to go to circuit 24 and we're going to throw these in here and just let cabling be made in the background. I'll put this away because it'll give me some more space. I'm going to throw this ink away because I don't care. Low voltage tank, we're going to put you away. I don't need you at this second either. I'll put the chisel away because I'm done messing with things. Alright. Third wall. Okay, tank is ready. So we're going to go up to the top. I did not put my fluid pipes away. I am smart. 144,000. Okay, cool. So we're going to auto output. And then as soon as this is empty, we're going to pick it back up. Sure taking its sweet time. I thought it emptied faster. Doesn't matter. So then we'll hook up the pipe, and this will just have its heavy fuel. We'll run it out the bottom, and we'll set up a parallel stream of fuel going that way. Or the heavy fuel. We'll do the heavy processing. You stop auto outputting fluid for a moment. Once this is done, we'll pick it up. Okay. Let's put another pipe on there. And you can start outputting again. There we go. Heavy fuel is being created. I think we're probably only going to get about 400,000 heavy oil, as opposed to the millions that I've got coming in of regular oil. But this might not be a big deal soon because, well, I haven't done it yet. We are at the point where we can actually start, where is it? Multi-block. Yeah, we can actually start doing oil drilling soon. I know we've already done oil drilling, but this is a different type. Oh, excuse me. It's a different type of oil drilling. Basically, we're doing underground fluid drilling. All the oil that we got already is underground, but this is like below the map. The idea is there's way more fuel hiding underneath like big 3x3 chunks in the world. And if you use this fluid drilling rig, it will drill all the way down to the bedrock, I believe, and then like simulate oils and other fluids being underground, and then pulls it up and out. It requires a little bit of setup, not too bad, thankfully, but we do need. Thankfully, there's this whole thing we can do in here. This whole setup. It's somewhere. Oil options. I don't remember. Where is it? Maybe it's over here in medium voltage, but auto mining, somewhere around here is like a quest for a seismic prospector. Doesn't matter. But basically, before you know what's actually underground, you have to prospect for it using a seismic prospector machine. Might be this? Auto mining? Long distance pipelines? No. And then you have to read the results, and it's kind of neat. I'm becoming an oil baron. And how? It's really the most efficient way to do things in this. It would be worse if I didn't have pollution off, because I turned the game's pollution simulation off completely. It's just not fun to deal with at all. Alright, distillery. We gotta make 2 more pumps. Let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I haven't handcrafted a pump yet. bronze screw, bronze rotor, rubber rings, steel fluid pipe, copper cable, and a motor. Screwdriver and wrench. I am going to steal the screwdriver from here. And I need to make some more bronze rotors. I need 10. That's the assembler. And then, well, I know for these, I know for the combustion generators, I'm going to need a lot of aluminum gears. But I don't know how many combustion generators I need just yet, so I'm going to leave it be. Rotors, I need bronze, and I need, I need to extrude it as a bolt. Bolt extrusion. And then quick run those through the lathe. Circuit boards, very good. There's more screws hiding in there somewhere, but they didn't show up yet. Screw, rotor. Oh wait, hang on. I need a motor for this first. Motor's on bottom. Screw, rotor, rubber rings. I don't have very many of these in here, but they're ultra easy to make, so not a big problem. Oh wait, the fluid pipe was... Oh, right in the center. I'm gonna need more of these. Well, I'll get what I need for now. This is my problem. I only ever seem to make what I need at that given moment. I set myself up for failure. Okay, so second pipe goes in there. And it's one cable, and then wrench and screwdriver. There we go. So we got those two. Distillery. 4 glass, 4 circuits, 4 cables. Oh, I need more steel fluid pipes. See, I told you, I set myself up for failure by only making what I think I need at a given second. This is no way to live in a productive society. Did I have some of this anywhere else? No? Okay. Sulfur goes in there. 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 cables. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have cables in my inventory already. What am I doing? Alright. Make 2 of these. Advanced distilleries. Probably trigger a quest completion. I don't think I've made one of these yet. Or is it even unlocked? Actually, it might not even have a quest associated. Maybe in, like, the oil tab? No, doesn't even have it in the oil tab. That's fine. Okay, so I got those 2. I need another mixer. Like I said, I have one already, but I don't really want to take another out of here. 2 more cables, 2 more machines. I need a lot. I'm going to need more circuits. Just straight up, I'm going to need more circuits. Need a motor. More bronze rotor. I swear, I'm just going to... I'll just make 3 of these, because I seemingly need an endless supply of them. Also, I need to make more bronze. Do I want to make... Oh, fuck. Fuck it, I'll make 4 stacks of bronze. Doesn't matter. Put that up in there and let that work for a while. Mixer, more glass. I think I've got everything for it, though. New mixer. Fluid canner. This is a basic one. So I need a basic electric pump. No, don't have one ready. What do I need? Oh, I need everything in here. Tin rotor, regular motor. Magnetize this, please. One motor. I need rubber rings. The bronze fluid pipe, the wrench needs to go back in there, the screwdriver needs to go back in there, and tin rotors. I wish this little shape opened up a bit closer. Oh, I need the bronze pipes, that's right. Oh, I got a couple in here. The motor, back in there, wrench and screwdriver. Borrow my wrench, why don't you? Okay, canner. Need an LV hull. What is it? More glass, tin cable, and a regular, or a low voltage circuit. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of MV combustions. I need 5? I think I need 5. And the reason being, I basically need 1 for every MV machine on there. I'm also going to need a regular combustion, which I can pull from downstairs. Alright, so here's the part. We're going to detach this. Sulfuric light, oil, sulfuric light. Okay. I need cells. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab almost all that. I have one, just one fuel sitting in there still. That's perfect. Just yank, yank. These are both completely full. Oh, I need more cells. So what we're doing here is we're carefully detaching everything so that I'm able to basically pick up all of my the fuel, because I don't want to lose that. I've processed it, you know. So we're carefully detaching stuff. Now, it's a distillery first, and then a chem reactor. Oh, I have. Yeah, I do. On here, Let me real quick. I gotta get in my toolbox. Crowbar? Oh, I have 2 crowbars in here. Darn, I didn't even realize. That's fine. I need that. It's a conveyor module that I'm using to extract the hydrogen out of the top. So it's not connected yet, but basically I would do that. Also, these machines, as they go up in tiers, their internal capacities increase too, so that's handy, I guess. It's a small thing, but it's nice. We are going to throw that in there, because we need to get the light fuel back into there. Although, well, I need the light fuel in there for now. It'll be fine. Inventory is very full feeling. I'm gonna need 4x annealed copper. Let's pick these up. Oh, and you. Come back. The distillery, we are producing oil. Using oil. Oil. Give me the right oil. Thank you. Distillery, we're going to sulfuric light. So circuit 2. So oil to circuit 2, and then the chem reactor is going to take the sulfuric light and go... this is circuit 4. Okay, those are set up. Let me set the exports in the right directions. Fluid output, back into there, that's fine. Alright, now I gotta do the same thing with the heavy fuel. Use some wooden pipes. But basically, distillery. I can just run them like this next to each other, I suppose, instead of going the opposite direction. Excuse me for a second while I'm thinking. If I were to set up the electrolysis loop... Let me look at my picture again. The chem reactor's there. How was I sending it through? If I'm running the electrolysis... You know what? I'm going to open up the other world. It doesn't hurt. We'll let that go in the background until I hear the beep, the ping. But I need to see how I did it. Like, taking one photo of it is not enough right now. Basically, what I'm trying to determine is, like, could I get away with, say, moving the chem reactor to here and putting the mixer right in the center? The answer is no, not totally, because I need to fit a fluid canner in there somewhere. And additionally, if I want to set up these chem reactors for an electrolysis loop, I need to have left space for them. So, I gotta see how I did it over there, because this would be a lot smaller of a setup to do. And it might just be better for everything to face this on the opposite side. Like, just mirror it each way, and I'll just kind of work with it in the middle. Alternatively, I could pick up the distillery. Expanding basement is, well, I mean, the basement is big. I just didn't want to run the piping out too far away from the tanks. There's no problem with doing so, but just It seems to me like an unnecessary step if I did that. However, like what I'm wondering here is, like, let me see. Let me. No, you're still. Oh no, there you go. Load that world. We're just gonna sit paused for a second while it loads. All right, let me. I can run the same game capture, or let me add a scene. Let me add another game capture. Capture specific window. I want New Horizons 251, and I want. There we go. Okay, here we are in my old world. Let me take off my boots because they make me run really fast. So here's the setup in general. The chem reactor's over here. Oh, I ran this. Okay, yeah. So I ran this pipe. So the picture was taken from over here. That pipe coming out the back is not the input for the heavy fuel like I thought it was. Or no, it is. What is it doing then? Heavy fuel into the chem reactor. Oh, I've forgotten that there's a step I'm forgetting in here. Good sentence. So the role of the distilleries in this setup has been replaced by the big multi-block distillery, which is already creating the sulfuric fuels. So I removed the single block distilleries. I forgot about that. That's fine, it doesn't really matter. What we're looking at here, this was a buffer storage of a fluid tank, which I may want to have. I may want to have some buffer tanks in there, or at least on the heavy side. Piss! I fucked that thing up again. Whatever. I'm not using this world. It doesn't really matter. But basically, so the distillery was here originally. But this pipe is essentially the distillery. Okay, so that's what I was doing. That's what I'm forgetting here. This is the buffer tank. This is the fluid canner. So the fluid canner is essentially, like, you can see there's heavy fuel cells in there. The heavy fuel has to be put into a cell so that it can actually be used in the recipe. Because I don't have two fluid inputs on the bottom there, so one of them has to be in a cell. So this is canning the fluid, sends it out into the mixer, and then it outputs again back to the same side, underneath. Where does it output to? That's power on the bottom. It's pumping one side. Output facing north, so this direction? Yeah, it's going right back into the fluid canner. Vertical or horizontal. Anyway, this is kind of what I was expecting, or I just forgot about the fact that these pipes are replacing the single block distilleries that I used to have on here. But I accounted for them, so... Or I accounted for the single block distilleries in what I was working on, so this is not so bad after all. Alright. Spooky sounds. Okay, let's go back to turn that capture off, and we're gonna go back to our current world. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let me unfull screen that so I don't get confused. Alright, back in our current world. So single block distillery still exists here. I think what I might do is I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to pick up the distillery as well. We're going to change the orientations here. We are going to not attach that pipe there. We're going to put the distillery on this side instead. I need the wooden fluids, but basically it'll go in here. It's going to output this way. Chem reactor. We're going to say a buffer tank like I had. We're going to do the same here. We're going to put the distillery on this side. Buffer tank. Mixer. Right there. And the fluid canner is going to go here. And this is just going to be a pipe. Probably a very large pipe. But for the moment, I'll put a pipe this size here. So essentially, distillery, chem reactor, buffer, canner, mixer for heavy side. And then distillery, chem reactor, buffer, pipe right into a mixer. And then after the mixer, you know what? I gotta pick the mixer up one more time. Or do I? Actually, no, I don't need to. Because what I probably am gonna do is I'm gonna output out back of this tank. We're just gonna store the thing right here. It's gonna go back out and start it'll power the generators that are powering these machines. We're basically just gonna run generators right next to each other along back here. So I need... Oh, well, I have the basic. It's a bit silly to use an entire basic combustion generator for this thing, but I don't really have a better solution. I could throw a battery in it because like the recipes to fill stuff like heavy fuel cell, canning the heavy fuel, 16E. I mean, what's 100,000 divided by 16? Calculator. I can do 6,000 operations before running out of a single low voltage battery. Okay, maybe I don't need the combustion generator on this thing. I can just battery power this. I'll can 6,000. I'll have to can 6 million heavy fuel before I actually have a problem. I know I have another battery around here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Let's just put this in here right now and be done with it. Alright. Battery. So the one thing I don't have an easy power source for, or an easy directional power source cable for, is the mixer. The rest of these is going to be like combustion generators back here with cable connecting. And yeah, I don't have a nice easy. I guess I could output the tank up. I could output this up on top. Just put it on top of the mixer and run it out the back. Actually, that's probably the best. And I'll just run the pipe down into there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 MV generator or combustion generators. All right, that's next goal. 5 of them. Let's put the basics away. I'll put some of this stuff away that we're not using. Super tank goes away. I'm gonna put some of these cells away. I'm gonna put those light fuel cells back in there too. Oil cells. Honestly, I might hold on to these oil cells and make the sulfuric, the refinery gas, just to get the game to shut the hell up. So I gotta do a couple things. I need annealed copper wire cables. The heck. I'm just gonna make a bunch. There's all my bronze and more. Oh yeah, I did have extra screws. And let's see, what is it for the advanced combustions? I need 5 of these. So wait, no. The aluminum is going to be, well, actually it's not like ultra expensive now. It's still a lot. But I need 10 aluminum gears. Big gears. 10 motors, 10 pistons, which means 20 motors, because each piston requires a motor. 5 copper cable. Alright, well, let's start by making the hulls. Let's start by making more plates. Man, 20 motors is, well, just that's what we gotta do. What do I need more? Oh, I just need regular copper cable again. Hooray! Oh, I had annealed copper. God damn. Didn't even notice it. Alright, get out of there. Could I use more? Potentially, but it'll be fine. This stuff, I need it to be 4x cable? Actually, I don't even need it to be 4x cable. I can connect each one of these guys individually with their own cable. They don't need to connect. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with myself? Basically, if I got generator, no, I need just like one cable that goes between. I don't need to connect these, unless I want them there to cover for each other, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just have them each individually connected. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have them. It doesn't hurt to have them bundled. Let me make 4 2x cable. This might be more, or this might be less. You know what? I'm just gonna make 4 more. It can't hurt that much. Okay, I got my 10 gears. I need to put these away. I need to make more, but I need to put them away. You guys gotta go in there. I need the plates. And I'm gonna need to do more rods soon, too. Alright, I need 5 of these. That's 5 MV hulls. And I've got 2. I need 20. Now I need copper nickel cables. Do I even have any copper nickel yet left over? I do. I actually do. We're still going to be waiting for this for a little bit, though, sadly. Yep, so that's going to keep going. What can I do in the meantime while I'm stuck waiting for pieces to assemble? I guess I can run more circuits through. I did make a bunch more boards. Let's get that. Let's get that. I need. Oh, but damn! I need red wire. Wait, hang on. Did I make? Did I choose not to? Sat there. No, I did make a wire shape. I sat there and I was like, that's not worth making or dealing with. But you know what? Joke's on me. I can extrude wire directly through the extruder. At a high price and time. Ugh. Am I desperate? I guess I'm desperate. Or is it just that red alloy is a pain? Nope. It would be so much cheaper to do that. Oh my god. Never mind. This wire shape sucks. Holy crap. Alright, I need this more than I need the other thing right now. The heck with it. If I get the 1x cable, I can craft the 2x cable by hand, I'm pretty sure. Can I combine these in grid? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I run out of? I immediately ran out of cabling. Yeah, that's right. I'm at 9. What do I need for this? I'm gonna need small gears. I need 10 small gears. Each one of these is just 10. Yeah, they're relatively cheap. Well, I got my 2 wires. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Circuit assembler. Oh yeah, take those out of there. We don't need those right now. 1, 2, 3, and a red wire. I'm gonna run out of vacuum tubes. How to make more vacuum tubes? That's an assembly. Molten red alloy glass tubes, annealed copper wire, steel rods. No. Can I do different recipes for these now? I can do molten redstone alloy instead. Do I have any of that left over? I might not. Probably don't. That's a blast furnace recipe. How do you make the NAND chips again? No. Cutting machine. I can't do this yet. Never mind. Look at it and weep. This is the circuit grid. What the hell is this, you ask? The answer, I don't know. Colorful, though. No, the real answer is, like, these are just different types of circuits. They count for things, but they have slightly different recipes. And there are different ones that you can make at different tiers with different material boards. And I don't know exactly how to explain it. I'm not going to worry about it very hard because we're not there yet. It's not relevant to us at this very second. Put those in there. We're going to need to extrude more rods, actually. We're running low on... We're starting to run out of aluminum. I'm glad I produced some. We're going to have to go mining, for sure. But we might make it out of this before we got to go and make more, or do more of that. And I'm out of vacuum tubes. That's alright. Throw those in there. I don't have the phenolic boards ready to go because I haven't done sodium persulfates or iron 3 chloride. Sulfuric acid. I don't have sulfuric acid just yet. sulfuric acid is basically just take, I don't know, diluted sulfuric, water, hydrogen sulfide, diluted sulfuric, and then put it in a distillery. That's one way to do it. That's a pain in the ass way to do it. Oh, that's right. I can't do the I can't do it until I get large chem reactor to just directly make sulfuric. Awful. Sigh. The thing is, I kind of want sodium persulfate specifically for chem bath applications, because you can use it to wash out like ores for certain chances of certain things. Like, I don't know where it is in this list, but if we wash nickel, crushed nickel, yeah, here it is. Oh, but you gotta wash it in mercury. Oh, well, that's fine then. I mean, I don't have a lot of mercury, but that's fine. I guess sodium persulfate's kind of nice to have, but I can worry about it later. So, in the meantime, let's worry instead about iron 3 chloride. Hydrogen, chlorine, boom. We're making hydrochloric acid. We need iron dust as well. I got a chem reactor back here still. Yeah, I do. It's got ethylene in it. Damn it. Oh, but I have new chem reactors. That's right. I pulled up my old ones. So I don't have that much hydrogen. We're going to make a little bit of this stuff, and that's about it. What did it say? 16? No, 18 hydrogen and 18 chlorine. We'll just plug this in over here. No! Get out of there. Get that cabling out of there. Stupid machines. Alright. So, hydrochloric. Circuit 1. How do I want this? Do I want it up there? 11, right into the cell? Sure, why not? So, it's chlorine on bottom, hydrogen on top. Two, three, four, five. Alright, cool. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More rods. I think I was also about to run out of the copper cabling, too. Yeah. Yeah, I am. This, but I just need a little right now. I gotta run, let's see, more rubber. I thought recipes in the first streams were a bit complicated, but they definitely feel more so now in low voltage and medium voltage. Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing. I'm not great at automating a lot of this. I don't know how much of this I can necessarily automate right now. Like, moving stuff around by hand is still, in my mind, like, I still need to do it. But I could be wrong. Like, maybe I really should be able to do more of this in full automation. But until then, I'm just kind of going along. I need gold cable. I'm gonna need a little bit of gold cable because I realize I don't have any advanced boards ready to go. Yep, just one more. Oh, I have a little bit of copper cable ready to go in here. Excellent. Alright, that's all my motors, that's all my pistons, that's all my gears. That's all of the machine hulls I need. Put my... No, I need the diodes in my inventory for the moment because I need to be running those through very shortly. Put those pipes away. Put the cells away. I'll just put glass in here. Oh yeah, by the way, I do have some bags to open. I forgot about that. I didn't explain this thing either, but basically I've got this... I made this, and this filter has a couple of items in it. Basically, if I pick up any of these, they instantly delete from my inventory. I need, what's the last bit here? 5 circuits and 5 cables. I need one more cable. No, I need one more circuit. That's what I'm waiting for. The board, diodes, things, copper cable. Damn. I just ran my copper cable through. Circuits, pull this stuff out, throw the rest in there. Oh, wrong cable. There we go. I just need a tiniest bit more. Like, I need to do another big batch of cabling again, but or not. I keep saying cable, but circuitry. I need to do another big batch of circuitry. All right, that's my last one. Let's make 5 combustions. Put away my toys. Combustion generators are done. So basically I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not hooking the pipes up just yet. The other thing we got to do is we kind of have to empty these pipes. If we're going to start using diesel fuel, we're going to have to empty the pipes. Because the goal is to run everything off of other fuel. Probably need a bigger fluid tank for this. I could substitute a super tank. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. It's probably a terrible idea for this for a moment, but I have an extra super tank hanging around anyway, so let's make use of it. Oh, I also need to get wooden piping. I forgot about that. I thought that this was going to take longer to set up. I was really looking at like, shit, I gotta make all these machines, and was worried about how potentially long this was going to take. But when it gets down to it, like, Oh, where is this going? Oh, this one is going... That's right, this is powering my other machines over here. My MV circuits. Or, no, that's fine, not circuits. Yeah, my medium voltage stuff. I'm gonna let that exist in its pipe for now. This block here, that arrow is stopping the fluid from coming back in. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna scoop up as much light fuel into here as we can. Try to empty out all those pipes. I'm gonna grab these guys as well, because I think they'll help me empty stuff out. Oh, and shut up. I've just right-clicked. Can't use that here. We'll throw these in here as well so that I empty out those cells. We're going to take all 64,000 of this. I'm going to put that in there as well. And I'm going to wait a moment on emptying these generators. Oh, I put my 2x cable away that I was going to use. I need redstone alloy. Where's my 2x annealed copper? Did I just make regular copper? Did I just run the regular copper cable through here and not even realize? Fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll just get this stuff instead. Like, instead of me sitting there and like undoing the cables I accidentally made or whatever the hell I ended up doing, just you know, I'll just get new cables. It doesn't matter. Okay. So we're gonna go 1 and 2, and I need my wire cutters. We'll go ahead and attach these, hook those up. This one doesn't need 2x cable, but I don't feel like going and making a 1x cable for it, so it doesn't matter. And then 1, 2. Oh, I've got this set for... Oh. I had to do this when I set this up initially. Let me undo that, so that the pipes here also empty out. There's like little bits and pieces of fuel still stuck in there as it all kind of equalizes. It's slowly coming in though. I'll just let it sit for a little bit longer. Okay, so these are good. Wood pipes. Mixer. That's got a battery in it. I need... Oh, I wanted a buffer tank. I have another low voltage tank hanging out in here. Frankly, I probably don't need the buffer tank in the light fuel line. But it can't really hurt to have, so I'll just leave it be. Oh, I need pumps. Shoot, I realize I need pumps for those as well. I need more motors. I need more copper nickel cabling. Where is it? Did I use it all? Did I put it away? Did I know what I was doing? Seriously, where did it go? I thought I had it all, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I need more Cooper nickel. I need more of this anyway. I don't think I need that much of it, but I need it anyway. Whatever. Oh no, this copper cabling goes back into here. And this 2x cable, I'll just hold on to it for a second. But yeah, I need pumps in order to extract out of the fluid tanks, because they don't have auto output. Canner is gonna get... goes to the mixer. I need... okay. Let's see. That goes that way. And we are... I also need a pump on this mixer too. You know what? Do I have a light fuel buffer on my other world? Let me see it again real fast. Did I have a light fuel buffer? This is all the light fuel. It goes directly in. Well, the buffer is like some big pipes, looks like. Probably because the light fuel is the one that I have the more of. Yeah, just some big pipes. Because I had this way more spread out, I kind of just haphazardly threw this together. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it further. Let's turn that one back off. Go back to the other window. Yeah, I mean, I guess my buffer could be just a big pipe here instead of running a low voltage. Let me see what my biggest pipe is. Large plastic fluid pipe. That's a pretty big pipe. Can I do a... I mean, potent pipes are not anything to sneeze at. But what do I get out of a huge potent pipe? 24,000. My God. I mean, why not make 2 of those? I know I have more potent around here. There we go. I have like exactly enough. Did I make huge extruder pipes? Do I have a huge extruder pipe? I do. I just didn't keep it in there because it's not something I'm commonly using. This is going to be overkill, but you know what? I'm fine with that. So let's take the huge potent pipes back down. We're going to go 1 and 2. Attach. So that's frankly just a ridiculous, that's another ridiculous kind of buffer. I could almost just go with a third one here. Like if this is only holding 32,000 heavy fuel, then like I could really just add another big ass pipe. I need at least one. I do need at least one pump. So I still got to make one, but you know what? I'll take the time and I'll make a few more potent pipes. Come on. Remove your data. Stack. I need some more potent. Do I have bronze dust? I think I do. Yes. Bronze. Tin and lead. Need 4 tin, 8 lead. Let that go through. What's going on over here? Did I leave anything in here? Yeah, I did. Some stuff. Uvarovite dust. Uvarovite. Cool name. Androdite. Cool name. And more grossular dust. I will electrolyze you. Do I have more of it hanging out in here? I might. Yes, but not enough for a third set. Give me some more oxygen and give me some more alumina. What did I just do? I don't know what I'm doing. I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh, I was crushing stuff in here. Alright. And then I shall mix. Just Googled Uvarovite and it looks pretty. Oh, so it's a real one. I mean, I guess I've said this before, but they actually do a pretty good job of, like, using real stuff. So, I guess it shouldn't surprise me. What does Uvarovite look like? Rarest of common members of the garnet group. It's green. Well, that is pretty. Green garnet. Thank you, Wikipedia. What does a window capture do? That's just a picture. What do I have visible on my Chrome? I probably don't want to do that. I just wanted to show a picture of this thing, but I don't have an easy way to show it. Unless I full screen, maybe. Here. This is not worth the time and effort that I have spent to do this, but that is a picture of Uvarovite. Cool. Gemstones. I love gemstones. They're actually really cool. Alright, back to the game. That potent is done. Where did my mouse cursor go? My mouse cursor has disappeared. Maybe it's because I've got stuck inside the other Minecraft window for a second? Nope, my mouse cursor is gone. What happened? I can't see his shit. Let me full screen this. No, what? Where did my mouse cursor go? That's a new one entirely. Oh, right, you guys can't see. Maybe it's because I have the window capture still visible. Oh, yeah, weird. Alright, well, that's fine. We're back in the game. I've got what I need. I got my potent ingots, and I gotta get my giant pipe mold shape out one more time. Put those away. Alright, one more big, huge, large pipe. And I probably want... no, I'll do a medium... I'll do a medium pipe. Yeah. So I need one more motor, as I said. Oh, that's right. That's why I was making more copper nickel. Actually, hang on. I don't need all of that to go to copper nickel yet. I probably do, but I'll just wait. I'll do one at a time. The workspace is huge. Oh yeah, Blast. Hey, it's been a bit. You haven't been around to see what's going on in here. I've been, or you've been around, but you haven't popped in for a few streams. I want to say. Ooh, let me go upstairs. I think my my fuel might have run out. Actually, let me bring another fuel cell with me. Do I still have... I have a little bit of this stuff left. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, the sand just got full. Oh, that's right. It didn't export sand. I'd have to set up a conveyor to pull any sands out, because it's by default, yeah, it's by default outputting one direction. I can't output both. I can't output my items and fluids in the same direction by default. Or well, I can, but I can't put them into two separate directions. Alright, let's go down to the basement. We're going to put this big pipe in. You guys are going that direction now. You're going over there. And you output up. No, you're outputting back this way. We are changing some of the things for it. Okay, so that's going that way. All 5 of you are pointed to the correct direction. Big pipe. Fluid canner. It's going to... I need 2 cells in here, because what's going to happen is we're basically going to trade the cells back and forth. The fuel... oh, excuse me. I want diesel. Yeah, I mean, it's actually fuel, called fuel, but it's diesel cell. It's fuel, it's diesel, it's the same thing. But it's a little funny. Fluid canner. This is not what I'm looking for. Mixer. So we are going to be using... probably... Yeah, we're going to be using this number 6, circuit 6 here. Because it'll produce... it'll take light fuel down to the bottom, which is more... I don't want to be canning lots of light fuel. I want to be canning the minimum amount of stuff. And we'll output... it'll output the fuel in just liquid form, not in cells. So we want circuit 6 on here. This is going to get locked to fuel. Are all my pipes empty? Looks like they probably are, except for these ones going up here. But as that gets used, fuel will go into it to replace, I believe. Alternatively, I could just start pulling stuff out, but I think we're going to wait till we got the fuel actually starting to work. Alright, so now these pipes are empty. I need distillery. Oh, I gotta set the distillery up again. So this is the heavy fuel side. We are creating heavy fuel out of sulfuric heavy to normal heavy. Circuit 4 on the chem reactor. And then to get the sulfuric heavy out of heavy oil, we are on circuit 1 in the distillery. On this side, we've got that one ready to go. Recipe for sulfuric light is circuit 2. Okay. Oh, the other piece of this that we need to do, let me quickly disconnect there. No, wrong side. Damn it. Damn it. It's fine. It'll work. They'll all just kind of bounce into here. So it doesn't have any power in it right now. That's good. Should be roughly 1,800 oil in these pipes, because I think it was like 3 pipes that I'm trying to redirect. Yeah, there we go. Alright, pull that up, pull that up, pull that accidental one up, and we'll reconnect this. Now on this side, I haven't done any of the heavy fuels yet, or I haven't moved any of the heavy fuel yet. So there we go. My wrench is going to break soon. I need another treasure chest on top because I don't have the electrolysis loop ready to go. I'm not sure where I'm going to do that, by the way. The normal answer would be like here, but I'm not certain just yet. It might be the sort of thing where I actually run these pipes underneath, like just run them down and around. I would need more, but I can make more potent. It's really cheap actually, so. But yeah, basically push the electrolyzer into here. I think that would work. Should I just do that now? Should I just set that up now? I probably should. If I know I want to do these electrolysis loops to save myself having to worry about hydrogen, then I should just do this. So quickly, I don't need this much of it, but bronze, I need 16. I'm gonna need more than that. So what's the goal we're aiming towards in this era? Well, right now I'm looking for, I'm trying to make some diesel fuel, because it is a high power fuel, energy dense, and will basically be what we use for a long while going forward. But the true goal is to get ourselves into high voltage, which means making stainless steel. I have my blast furnace here. In order to make stainless steel, we have to upgrade the blast furnace. I need to put it to a new tier of coils, and I need to change out the energy hatches on the bottom so that they're capable of producing high voltage. We're not doing that tonight by far, because there's a few different things we have to do before we're even able to. Tonight was basically focusing on doing the fuel generation so that we have more efficient fuel sources. How's this going? All done? All done. There's the rest of it. Alright, so put like that and there, and that's a lot of potent. Cook that up. We're almost ready to attach. Imagine how much of a pain this would be if you hadn't set that perimeter of torches. Oh yeah, the big wall. Yeah, definitely. I can see things still sitting outside, and soon enough I'll probably just want to expand it even further, but it's been fine for me so far. Every now and then I get some Enderman or an Ender Creeper warping themselves into here in the rain, but for the most part I've been alright. So I've got, how many am I going to need? Huge potent pipes. Let's say, let's pull this up, and these. Let's say we're going underneath. I need 7, so I need 4 more of these. Also, Dread reminded if it didn't change the setting to never spawn drown creepers. Yeah, that was sucked. That was so awful. Dread reminded. Okay, yeah. That was terrible, man. I hated those. I hated that. Alright. That's my potent done. I think I gotta use 48 for this. It's 12 per. And it's broken. Damn. Steel is still like my easiest one to make. I love these giant pipes. I just love how they look, man. Okay. So I'm not going to get the electrolysis loop set up just yet, but I am going to prep for it. So it'll be electrolyzer there, and we're going to have some piping on the top, and the idea is it just kind of bounces back and forth. And I'm going to have a trash can as well for the sulfur outputs, because I don't need more sulfur in my life. Do I have more trash cans? No. I think I made some, but I used them in something else. They were a recipe. Alright, we're pretty much ready to start the fuel creation. Like, let me look at this. Reactor's ready. Heavy oil, pipes in there, canners going there. Oh, I need oh, I need the pump for the mixer, and I need to do one more. Put filter on? No. Input from output side allowed. Yes. Input from output side allowed too. Yes. Alright. So basically it allows you to send them back and forth. So item output, we got that on. We want that on. Fluid output on. Fluid output on. Fluid output. Let's go in the right direction. Let me make the pump that I need on top of the mixer, and then we're set to go. I'm going to grab these diesel cells as well. Okay, pump for the mixer. I needed a motor. That's why I was making Cooper nickel cables. Motor. And the pump is... I have the motor. I need one more steel fluid pipe. Why don't you just make more at one time? I refuse. Did I accidentally dupe the screwdriver somehow? I feel like I accidentally duped the screwdriver. Or was that the one that was in my inventory? Oh no, I think that was the second one that I had. They just happened to have like almost the exact same usage. Yeah, okay. I think that's what it was. So this super tank is going to be fuel. We're going to lock it to... Overflow voiding, no. Input from output, lock fluid, there we go. Output going that way, and the idea is it will reconnect directly into this pipe. Is that what I want? Yes. Want it to flow through there, but not to come back in. Yes, because that's an input pipe. Okay. All right. Pump gets installed. It's an export pipe. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to kickstart the system. I'm going to detach this super tank right now. No, hang on. Wait, 1 second. The first thing I need to do... Oh, I know what I gotta do. I want to use that fuel. You know? I want to use the sulfuric fuel that's currently sitting in there. I want this. I want this. Oh, I got the big pipes. I need a... You're not gonna understand why, but I'm gonna need a bucket of milk. I'm glad I got a cow. I have milked the cow. You're welcome. Hi, Gunk. Yeah, you're right. It was Gunk. Alright. You, please empty. Please empty. I'm gonna grab you out of there as well. We are going to quickly pick this tank up. We're gonna put it back down here. We're gonna turn it around. And we're gonna put everything back in here. Light fuel's going in. I'm going to use this little bit here to kickstart as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes in. These are volumetric flasks. They are very useful. They allow me to pick up any amount under 1,000 in a cell. We're going to start all of our machines up and hope nothing explodes, because if it does, I'm going to cry. We're good. So, the heavy fuel is starting to go, and when it gets to 8,000, oh, I need hydrogen in there. Oh man, I don't have much hydrogen. I need to get more. I need a limonite. I need to electrolyze limonite. We're gonna go digging after this. We need to do some resource gathering. And once I've got this kind of set up and going, that'll be as good a time as any to, just like wander off. Oh, hang on. I need a conveyor module and a chest on top of that. Well, I don't really, but do I have one? Yes. And I have this? Yes. We'll just use these for now. Conveyor module, what are you doing? You exporting, thank you. Just like this one over here, basically. So, the idea here was I was trying to get all the light fuel out. I might stop this auto outputting right now, because I want to use up the light fuel that's in my super tank first. The bucket of milk was there because if I pick up a super tank, it'll give me a huge amount of debuffs. So, but drinking milk clears all debuffs in Minecraft. So I just had that on hand. I thought I was going to need that. I thought I was going to be picking that tank up. Okay. I'm going to have to process these. I can electrolyze them, but I do need at least a little bit of sulfuric acid, so I will probably set up a quick chem reactor distillery for that. Just off of my line up here. I just need a little bit. I will need lots more going forward, but I just need a bit now. Ah yes, milk to detox from the chemical fumes. Yeah. So, I do have... Well, this is the fuel that I brought in. It's about to run out over there. I had better start outputting this. Fluid auto output. We are sending it through. Oh, hang on, wait. I need to cut the wire here. Because I realize I need to take this light fuel out and also process it through. Because this should all... no, you know what? If I do that, I'm going to completely run my, my thing dry until I get tons of fuel produced. My heavy fuel has not been working, you know, up until this point. So, wait, I'm making terrible amounts. Is this right? Distillery. Heavy oil, 20 to 20? Oh no, that's right. Heavy oil. Yeah, no, that's correct. Gosh. Sulfuric heavy? No, that's the best rate I got. At least not until I get some distillation towers going. Okay, no, it's just going to take a while to process through. There's nothing I can really do about that unless I were to put 2 distilleries down, which, I mean, maybe I could do that and just run an extra pipe in here. I don't have a second advanced distillery. We're just going to have to let this go. That's fine. But basically the idea is, once I finally get enough... You'll see it in a second. We'll watch this get made. We'll watch this get made. Oh. I'm filling these pipes, but I haven't... Uh-oh. I gotta actually put the fuel back into here. And, this one too. Oh. Crap. I gotta dig the walls out. There we go. I probably should have kept these kick-started with light fuel and not fuel. Just because I have a lot of it still. I'm just going to put some more light fuel in there. As they run out, they will get new fuel. It'll be fine. That was more than I meant to throw in there. You got fuel, you got fuel. Okay. Well, there you go. Enjoy. Did that run through? That did go through. Okay, so... Oh, you're... What direction are you outputting to? Where did you go? Huge potent pipe. It created something. Where'd it go? Did it go into the canner already? Did it go through here? No. I don't think so. Oh, no, it did. I didn't even notice. Yeah. So it went through and it went back and forth very quickly. But, yeah, we're getting more fuel into here now, so excellent. These pipes are going to just absolutely fill up with fuel if I'm not careful. I'm going to disconnect. I need to build a fuel stockpile before I can really start running a bunch of other stuff. And it'll keep working while we go run around and dig. So let's do something different for a little bit. Let's just go... I gotta get more... Honestly, I gotta just kind of do a bunch of dig... I need... Holy crap, I'm out of copper. I think this is this will be a good reward-ish, in a sense. Go and just do something else for a while. I don't need to worry about machinery, because we've got the diesel fuel going. It's working. I need copper. I need limonite for hydrogen right now. I could probably use... what else can I use? I mean, I need stuff that's going to give me aluminum products. Really, we just got to get in the mines. That's all there is to it. I don't even need the digger backpack. I mean, I guess I do for gravel, potentially. I'm not going to need the toolbox, though. Not while I'm out there. It doesn't hurt to carry. It's not like my inventory is going to end up being super full with stuff. How's my meals looking? Oh, I still got plenty of food. Pickaxe. Alright. So let's see. I need... Like I said, I need some copper. I wonder if it would be... I wonder if it'd be better for me to run down to the nether and dig up chalcopyrite. Nether chalcopyrite. Probably not a terrible idea, because I also need to dig up some... I might need to dig up a little bit of antimony. Or is there chalcopyrite in... There is chalcopyrite in the nether. But there's also tetrahedrite. That's what I might be thinking of. Chalcopyrite or... There are copper veins in the nether. I think I found one. That would be better because I think the nether ores give you extra drops. Wood sword, just in case I run into the vampire pigmen. And then, yeah, I need... honestly, I could probably dig up more of the tantalite vein that I found, because the grossular ore is good for alumina. I wonder if there's... I forget if there's another redstone vein. It does spawn in the nether. Ruby ores. What have I found in here? Oh yeah, I found a redstone vein near here. Tetrahedrite, copper, stibnite. This is a lot of coppers, basically. Honestly, I can just kind of dig around in here for a while. Alright, cool. Oh my god, the spiders. Stop it. I should have brought my hunter backpack. That's what I forgot. Legitimately, that's what I need. At some point soon, we also need to take a detour, just like do something different for a little bit, and go to the Twilight Forest once more. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do in the Twilight Forest that I haven't even started. Like, the Twilight Forest is what seals off us doing, Thaumcraft, doing magic stuff. Also, I realized... Hey! I forgot we can go gambling. Are you ready for gambling? Okay. Oh, we gotta also go and dig up oil sands. Oh, maybe I should prioritize that right now. Shoot. It's over here. But I need to be processing oil, a heavy oil, so that I can use it down below. Crap. I should probably do that first. Gambling, I'm not sad anymore. Alright. Hey, good boards. 8 motors. A creative modifier and an apiary. A medium battery and 4 basic boards. What did I get? What was the last thing I got? Oh, something in the mine. It jumped into the mining backpack. 32 bars of polyethylene. That's not bad at all. All of these are good. I said as I lost 400,000 gold in Suikoden. Now you're sad again. Let's smash these down into polyethylene sheets and add them to our collection. That's actually nice. Actually, the 8 motors is kind of nice. The battery hull... I don't have the quest for it yet. Apiary will throw away. Not throw away. I will throw it in the bee's chest. Come on, give me the rest. Where are you at? Come on. There you go. Why is it Schrodinger's damn... Okay. Hunter backpack had the 2 things in it. First digger. Okay. Those were all good. Those were good bags. Nice bags. That. And, oh, the creative modifier is going to go back in here. Did I leave anything in here? No. I know I've left some steel in here. Sunrise. Alright. So first thing I want to do, actually, is the oil sands. That way, it can start processing while we're digging elsewhere. I was laughing earlier today or yesterday because YouTube was like in my studio, in my creator studio, it was telling me like you could be earning up to 175% more money from super chats, and see, here's some thoughts or whatever that you could do. And I'm thinking to myself like, all right, that's cool, but you know, I'm currently making 0 from super chats. I don't know how you make 175% more on 0, but I guess do the math. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe YouTube truly knows how to make money out of nothing. This is not a plea, but I did find it funny. I could be making 50,000% of 0 right now. Exactly. That was what was funny about it to me. It's just like, okay. $0, I can triple that. Yeah, the whole thing, like, I understand what it's trying to do. It's trying to be like, ah, yes, metrics. Do better, you can do more. You can get better, try this other stuff. I laugh as they send me creator bootcamp emails. It's like, we love what you're doing. Have you ever looked at what I'm doing? I'm sitting here playing Minecraft. I'm 34. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. But it's just funny to me because it's like you could be earning 70% more on your videos if you run mid-roll ads. I was like, my dude, I make like $1 on my videos if I'm lucky. Like my TTT videos definitely don't make like a full dollar. I spent all last night bashing my head against HV circuits and HV machine tools. It's nice to listen and watch someone else experience similar pains. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I make a tiny amount off of these videos, off of the stuff that I upload. So it's like, yes, well, maybe I can make 50% more, but that means I'm making 50 cents more. Hell yeah. And then by the end of the day, it's like, what, 70%, I think, that we get to keep. YouTube takes the rest. Something like that. It's not much. Well, I mean, it's something. It's better than nothing. But, like, if anyone ever donated directly to me or whatever, it's more economical for me to have somebody donate on, like, Ko-fi or something. Because that is like I think that's a full 100% donation. I had somebody do it once, and I was very thankful to them. I think they're one of my members. But, yeah, it's just funny to me. Like, these are the notifications that are for, like, people who have bigger channels and actually make money. And aren't just doing this because they feel like doing this. Anyway, that's the obligatory YouTube ranting over for now. It's not even that much of a rant, frankly. I don't mind what I'm doing here. It's just funny the way that it's just funny how they chase you down. Also, the funniest thing is there's a guy, like, the images for the when you do monetization and you got to do the self-submission for, like, do the self-submission for like you're telling YouTube like, here's what I believe my content is, like here's the rating of the content, like violence, uh, uh, swearing, stuff like that. There's a picture of a guy there for like their little like get help with how this all works, and I swear to God, I see his face. He's just got this like the silliest looking expression on his face, man. You see it every time because you have to self-certify every single video. I'm just like, oh my God, couldn't they have given this man a better picture in the thumbnail that is going to be shown to every single uploader in the entire world? Like, I don't have any videos up ready to upload and draft to show it to anybody, but I swear it's just such a doofy looking image on this guy. Is it one of those frozen corporate smiles? Yeah, pretty much. Like, let me see. Can I, like, do I have a... That's the live stream. Let me open up a new tab. If I go to my content, can I check the self-certification on a previous video? Don't know that I can. Probably not. Yeah, and I don't have any drafts sitting visible, so I can't show it to you. I just don't have it available right now. I don't have any TTTs sitting in draft form or scheduled or anything like that. I'm imagining a stock image of someone making smiling into a handset phone while holding a credit card. Like, it's pretty, I don't know. I see it every time, and I'm just like I said, couldn't they have gotten a better photo for this man? He's going to be broadcast to everything. I have no idea who he is. I've never clicked on the video. It just amuses me to no end. Which is good because, like I said, I have to see it constantly. So at least I find some humor in it. I'm actually going to be trying some more, something a bit more interesting with my TTT videos coming up in the next few days. I feel sympath- Oh my God, what exploded? Who exploded? How exploded? Where exploded? I feel sympathetic to folks who have to smile for pictures that they've been having to pose for too long. Anyway, the thing I was about to say with TTT, in case anybody here is watching them, which I think some of you have mentioned that you do, and I know Blast is literally in them, speaking of, we are, he actually provided me with his recording of of our session, the session we played on, last Saturday. So, I'm gonna try to do some multicam stuff. I've never done multicam in this way before, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think it's just going to be, it's going to take me a little bit of time to learn how I want to edit using that. But it should be fun. It should be fun. I watched through some of what he provided me already, just because I was at work and nothing was happening at work, so fuck it. I watched his videos because he's uploaded them before me as unlisted files. But yeah. I'm interested to see how the picture-in-picture stuff goes. I'm probably gonna prioritize my camera for anything, but I know I had to get up a couple of times in there, so I'm definitely gonna pop over to him. Or if anything is, like, really interesting is going on his cam, then I'll see how I do it. This ain't gonna be a full-on professional operation like you might see in, like, I mean, the obvious comparison is gonna be like the Yogscast, because they literally have, like, multicam TTT was a huge cornerstone of their videos for, like, ages. But yeah, it'll be interesting to give it a shot, because I think he had some really funny plays, and I have some really funny plays, and it's fun to see how different angles of it all turn out. Hi, Delta Fiend. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, we're gonna take this stuff and head back out. Yeah, it's just gonna keep digging, or keep going. This will be enough for now, for sure. Plus the sun's coming down. I'm gonna grab some berry bushes so that I have more berries for foods at home. You're doing fine, except for the sleep schedule being a mess again. I have to try to keep mine on track because, you know, wake up early in the morning for work. Big yawn. I'm not going to get to dig all of the stuff right now, but it's going to be fine. Let's see. Treasure chest. We're going to go up to the roof. Barely got any of that left in there. Alright, we're going to take this off, and we're going to put it on the side. Treasure chest, oil sands, oil sands. We got more oil sands than we'll know what to do with right now. That's just going to go there, and that's going to keep working, and that's going to run out of fuel. But that's fine. We have just created large fuel sources. I have broken all my legs. How many legs? 2 legs, but that's still all of them. 100,000 fuel. Excellent. It's coming along. It'll take time, but it'll keep working, and we will be good. Should I just keep using cetane boosted? I could grab some light fuel out of it. I'm gonna do that. I have lots of light fuel right now, so I'll just grab it. Oh, never mind. All my super tank is empty. Oh, I got to export this again. Toolbox. I stopped. Oh wait, no, I just need to turn this back on. There we go. Okay, well I don't have any light fuel, so I guess we're just gonna go with big fuel now, because that's what I got. Yeah, there it goes. It's mixing, it's going in. The pipes are connected. Let me see, did this all fill up in here? This all filled up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floodgates. We're gonna let these pipes fill as well. These won't start using the fuel until their light fuel goes away, or I empty the pipes, or empty the combustion generators. We'll see what happens first. We'll see what I choose to do. Let's put this ore away. That's a backpack. Toolbox, put that away. Oh, we're going back up to the roof. We'll put the diesel in the generator and let that go. And it's just going to go for a while. we'll have to go up there and add more at times, but it'll be fine. Rearrange. Food. Let's put the bushes. Let's break the bushes. And let's put the berries in the cabinets. Alright, back to the nether. We're gonna look around and see what we find. I think copper was kind of number one. Redstone has all the rubies, which is, as I said, are good for... Hey, pig, you're still here. The redstone is down underneath, but I think we want tetrahedrite vein. Is this the one? No, this goes to the quartzite. Hellhound's out for bacon, apparently. I wish. Those are not bacon. Those are their tongues. Mushroom. Here we are. Tetrahedrite ore. The pigs are angry. I don't care. Oh, lava. Whoop, where did that go? Okay. That's maybe the one... Okay, hang on. I gotta do two things. One, that. Two, throw that on the floor for a second. Give me some netherrack. I need like a little bit of this around because of stuff like that. Good thing for the convenient channel. Yeah, I know. Nether's dangerous. When you're digging in the walls, at least. Especially because, like, some of this is above me. They seem upset. They're always upset. They don't know what they're upset about. Nether's dangerous when you're digging in the walls. Ask me about digging an exploratory tunnel that had a surprise drop into a magma ocean about 150 blocks below. That does sound bad. How did it go? Did you die? I did not die because I was on peaceful and because I used instant teleports. Mana Factory has to go right back to Nether spawn. Very convenient. I did find that it is possible to the blood here in the Nether actually is basically just water. So if you do fall in lava, you can douse yourself in blood. and you'll be fine. Tips and tricks. Oh, that's why they're angry. I'm right on the side of a wall. They're like, what the fuck, dude? I'm right here. Stop it. So I've got a lot of this right now. Barely any stibnite, but that's okay. If I really need antimony, then I will just deal with it. I can work with it. This is probably too much, frankly. But, you know, I'm gonna need it eventually. Where did I fall? All good. Hey. I got a new heart. Hey, I got a green heart. Take a look at that. You can see it down there. I think I'm at 31 health now. You mad at me yet? No? Alright. That was my favorite wall. Alright, let's just, what do I want to process first? Antimony dust, zinc dust. Do I need zinc? Honestly, I need the zinc. As the bonus. Because zinc comes from sphalerite, which is a little harder to grab. Antimony, I've got plenty of sources of. It requires some stuff. Okay. I shall run all this tetrahedrite. Like, we're also going to run the copper, but one thing at a time. I don't know if Gregtech New Horizons keeps strict chemical makeup of minerals, but apparently tetrahedrite is a mix of iron, copper, zinc, antimony, and silver. It is pretty good about it, but I think I don't think it includes silver in the mix. Tetrahedrite is copper, antimony, sulfur, and iron. No silver on this mix. So that'll just go, and we could run right back into the nether at this point. I don't really want to do redstone. I want to get like the rubies out of the redstone vein. I don't really need the redstone itself yet. Like, I've got a lot of it hanging around, and each one of these redstone ores crushes down into 10. So, like, I'm looking at, like, a couple thousand, well, maybe not a couple thousand, but I'm looking at a decent amount hanging out in there. I really just want the ruby. So I guess I can dig around the vein and try to grab just rubies. Shut up, dogs. Shut up, dog. So I discovered this redstone vein. I must have found it somewhere near here. Maybe it was further down, like these holes? No. Like I said, I discovered this vein. So I must have come across its ores. Well, I don't know. Oh, a pool of blood. Is it down here? Was I down in this pool of blood before? Does anyone recognize this pool of blood? Whose blood is this? What happens if I put lava in the blood? It turns to rock. Oh, hey, wait. That must be how I did it. I crossed... I came down here on a different path at some point. That's lava. Where the hell did I come in from? I just dug down here at some point. Sure, alright. It's just funny tasting Kool-Aid. I mean, if you're on fire and fall in the blood, it puts you out. Don't worry about it. It's great. There it is. So, oh boy, okay, never mind. Shit, I gotta find another way down there. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, the fact that that's there is not very, promising. Ooh, God, it's a very big-looking lava lake. I don't think my lemon tree would like being watered with blood, to be honest. No, you know what? I think you're right. Shit, man. This is a terrible, absolutely terrible spot to have gotten a redstone vein. Or, honestly, any ore vein. Why is that not? Alright, I gotta try to get myself down to see that lake. Where is... How far down do I have? Like 2. How big of a lake is this? Oh, that was probably... Yeah, that was one of my steps. That's sizable. That's unfortunate. It's not a lava ocean, but it is just unfortunate. And I do not have a particularly good way to deal with it at this moment. Ooh, oh no, I'm fine. It's just, yeah, it's just a big pile of lava. This is probably not worth it to be down here even trying to get rubies from here. Like, how many am I getting? I've mined a few. Like, that's a decent chunk, but is it worth it, the risk? Probably not. It'd be better to go to the safer spot. At least, like, back to the overworld, to some of the ruby spots. Although I guess I can just kind of dig around back in here for a bit, away from the lake, because the vein still extends this direction. Oh, if I had a bucket, I could just bring some blood over top the lava. Alright, Blast, we'll see you later. I'm not gonna be on here for too much longer, so you're not gonna miss much. Probably gonna get back to the overworld with this, and while I do need to do some more digging and processing and other stuff, it's probably all we're gonna do for tonight. It's 11 here. It's so hard to see as well. It's so hard to pick out the rubies from the other the basic netherrack tile. Yikes. Let's not go that direction. This is probably good, honestly. I'm sure I'd find plenty more ruby down in some of my other veins. The one that I've got, the redstone vein that I got over in the overworld. And I wouldn't have angry residents. Nor hell itself trying to stop me. Just a quick look in here. Nah, I'm on the edge of the vein, so really not much to find in this one. Just the tiniest bit. Oh, a little bit up in the ceiling. I guess there's some down in here, but good luck seeing it in the water. that's good enough for now. That'll do. If this if the lava was not so freaking overbearing here right now, and dangerous. Oh well. Anyone trying to attack me? No one? No one wants to come over here and fight me? Good. Alright, so... Oh, this is almost done. Grab this and throw it into the forge hammer to start. Oh wait, what did I want out of it? I wanted the zinc. So I gotta wash all this first. I mean, I did just make a simple washer. What's the result on here? Antimony on the wash? No, I don't want it. Let's run simple washing. This won't animate, sadly. It'd be cool if it did, but definitely won't. Oh, it's not in the block yet. It just got in there. There it goes. Oh, that's washing very quickly. Oh, my conveyor is too slow. That's fine. It'll all go. It did use a lot of water. Well, it doesn't matter. This thing is filled up to max. We'll just let that go. Backpack. 3. I'm gonna need those rubies. Piles of ash. Yeah, I'll just have to keep processing as we go. And then this stuff goes back through the forge hammer one more time, and then finally through the centrifuge. How are we doing over here? Heavy oil is really filling up. That's great. And the fuel is at 200,000. What do we need here? We just need more light fuel coming in. Oh, we're out of hydrogen. Oh, I think we're out of hydrogen. We're out of hydrogen on both sides. Uh-oh, we are in a problem. Because that was it. We need the limonite. I forget if there's a limonite vein in the nether. Let me look at this real fast. Oop, I saw something fly by there. Did you? What the hell? It might have been like a creeper? I have no idea. I swear I saw like something. My game's haunted. Dimension. Yeah, there is a limonite vein here. Oh hell. Let's just do that. Not gonna be very far away. I don't know if it's up or down though. It's probably down-ish. Where would that be? Again, I've discovered it, so it's got to be somewhere around here. Whee! Not there, not there. Almost jumped in. You're back awfully fast. What's up? Base haunted. Yeah, I'm afraid of the haunted base, so I'm going back to hell. Love the lava baths. Where is the entrance? Obviously, I've discovered this thing. As I said before, you know, if I've discovered a vein, then clearly I have been to it. Thanks, gas. Must have been down this way. There it is. That's a different one. Wait, what? I discovered the one up there. Dude, I don't know how these veins sometimes work. I'm gonna go down to the yellow limonite because it's it's gonna be easier to spot as we're digging. Oh, for God's sake. Another lava lake. Oh, sure. Let's just ruin all of my plans. Well, at least it's bright. Where is this pig? There's the damn pig. I guess I was here before. I guess I must have dug here before. Yeah. Yeah, I've dug here before. Huh. Oh, I got it off of the manganese corridor. Okay. Forgot the piggy's getting enraged. Yeah. They're annoying. Nope. No, sir. I'm uninterested. Glad it went down that way. Where are you? Tell me where you are so I can shut you up. We're safe. We're all safe. Everything is fine. I think that'll do for now. Plenty of limonite to work with. Let's go back the manganese corridor. Here's my grossular spessartine and pyrolusite vein. Along with my, it's also tantalite as well. That'll be fine. That'll be good. Hi, pig. Oh, you ended up down here. That's new. You should really not be down there. But you know what? You're allowed to do what you want. Throw those in there. And those, and also those. I should adopt that pig. They sure are surviving hell. I think he went through the portal. He just like jumped through on the very first time. He was the first thing that even entered the portal. So the world generated to his standards. Pig looked up at me and was like, "Well, if you aren't." Yeah, that's right. That's how it worked. It's not even a joke. That thing jumped in the portal without me. Okay. I'm gonna have to set up the electrolysis loop that I was talking about in the previous, or earlier. Let me see. Do I still have the other one open? Yes, I do. So back in the other game, the idea here is essentially the hydrogen sulfide comes out of this into the electrolyzer, electrolyzes back into its 2 hydrogen and 1 sulfur. The sulfur goes into the trash can, and the sulfide, the hydrogen cells return to the chem reactor so that it can be used again. The hardest part of this is using the robot arms, I think, to make them go to the places that they need to go. Because it's like, I'm trying to pull only certain things out of certain areas, and you gotta line these up with all sorts of, like, these are numbered. It's a pain, but it's okay. I have it set up and working over here. As long as I don't click the wrong things. I can just copy these settings, I believe. No, that's not right. I've messed up the settings. But it's fine. I think it's 7 and 8 are the settings, and it pulls certain things in certain directions. But I'll mess with that at another time. So until then, oh no, let me get the other window turned off. All right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here for the night. I did plenty. We got fuel started, and while it needs a little bit more hydrogen in order to actually automate it. It's, you know, I got 200,000 fuel sitting in a super tank that's gonna fill up nicely when we've got more stuff ready to go. I guess I could pull this super tank up and just move it upstairs again, because I don't need it as the big buffer any longer. These pipes have filled, or they're kind of bouncing around a little bit. I don't know why it's still bouncing, why it hasn't filled out the pipes properly yet, but maybe because it's just kind of stuck there bouncing around. I don't know. Let's just like make it go in there and stay in there. Stop bouncing. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too hard. We'll mess with it more as we go. Okay. I will put these tanks away, and I think that's going to do it for us for tonight. Did we accomplish anything else? Any other quests? I know I had oil quests. Oh, this is the thing about the oil reservoirs and getting the seismic prospector. We can do this another time. But that's actually for underground drilling. Oh, I got a bag. I don't need 10 aluminum. I mean, I do, but I'll just take a bag. We'll do one final bag. Heavy fuel cells. Do I have 30 heavy fuel cells? I can get that. Probably not yet, because it's all going straight into the mixer. Whatever. Another day, another dollar. Let's gamble one more bag. An ethereal glass. One ethereal glass. Can be passed through by players with ease, but provides a solid barrier to anything else. If your sneaking block will be solid. Did I get one of these? I might have gotten one of these. I did. I finally have the ability to make one tunnel that would be completely safe for me. Only I can go through it. Wow. That's a... Well, I'm not going to complain too hard. We got some pretty decent rewards from the other bags, so you know what? That's fine. Everything is fine. It is kind of cool. I just don't... I don't know how I'm going to use it yet. I don't know, I'll keep my bags in there. I'm going to go mining off camera in the next couple of days. Alright. Let's sleep. Turn off the rain. If 7 more, I can make a 3x3 gate to my factory. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, that'll do it for me. Thank you all for watching. We are still deep in medium voltage. I know I said it was a pretty quick tier, but there's still a lot to do in it. And the next time, probably got to do some... I actually got to do like iron 3 chloride. I got to do the silicon refinement. We got to do chem bath stuff. But at the same time, we got to do, or well, we can do Thaumcraft stuff. Well, that's not going to progress us in any specific way right now. It at least starts unlocking like fun stuff to mess around with, and it'll give us a reprieve from all of what we're doing right now. So, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll see what goes on with that. Until then, though, I hope you all have a great evening, and I will see you all next time. Maybe Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm doing the stream on Thursday yet, but I'll post the thing I'll post a stream preview if I am. Take it easy, folks. Have a good night.